but that is the time money disappeared. And I will never forget one of my uncles who was leading the delegation when we were going to take dowry. When we sat as wazes, he said, because you are the one we are going to take, first of all, bring what you have. Let me tell you the truth. I only had 5K. That was like a shame. So I went back to my pocket, removed my 5K, and he told me, stop joking. You are not serious. That time, for me, 5K was everything. I didn't have, other monies. And I got teary, and he noted, and he said, he comforted me and said, don't worry, we are going to support you in this. So I can't take pride that I had a lot of money to take dowry to my wife's place. I was helped because they came in strongly. My family offered me a lot of support. Nobody would have known I didn't have money. So I was covered by people's love when I was taking dowry, the first time and the second time. I was covered by people when we were preparing for our wedding. I didn't even have money that was in store for honeymoon. But God came through, he helped us. We had a lovely wedding on the 12th of February, 2005. And I'm glad I walked down. I think one of the other things I remember is how I walked in during that day. I was so excited to have a wife. And a wife that I knew this is God's will for me. Ile ngoma ilichapwa that day, mimi nilikuwa nasikia ile beat inaenda fast. Within a minute I had walked in. You know, they expect me to walk slowly, but I rushed in. I wish I had that video. I rushed in dancing. I was almost told, you know, get out and now come with decorum. But I was excited to have a wife. Wow.
And I can also add, at least my family was gracious, didn't push a lot. So they accepted them the way they came. And yeah, hawakupewa stress.
At the thought that I would be given some hardship, she was ready to cry. I think she even cried when talking for me. Yeah, and saying, you know, don't make a lot of demands. It's good to have such a wife. Man, she was on my side and she supported me, and she has continued to do so even after the wedding. Yeah, so that's how we came to that. The journey was not tough, other than for my father-in-law passing on.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of troubles. One of the other things that I would really want to say, in that span of time, okay, we did a lot of coffees there to plan our wedding, but we had almost daily meetings with her in a church. We would meet for morning devotion. So many of our meetings were held in the environment of church. Wow. And she never visited my house again from the day I proposed to her. Yeah, we kept clear, we kept distance. One time, because I'm also talking to probably young people who are in courtships and all that, one time love became so hot. I still remember hugging her. We met and we were excited and we hugged each other.
Yeah.
I don't remember for how many seconds, but I will never forget how my body responded. And I knew I am not made of metal. Is it rubber? Rubber is the one which has no, which is not a good conduct. Yeah, so my body really became hot, and I felt so guilty. The next morning, when we were meeting for prayers, after prayers I told her, hey, there's something I want to share with you. She said, there's also something I want to share with you. So I told her, hey, yesterday when we hugged, didn't my body become hot? She told me, it's the same concern I have, because, you know, like the electricity was two-way. So we decided no more hugs until we are married.